Welcome back to Cooking with Concetta on H-Town Eats. Y'all are in for a treat today, okay? I have the best chocolate pie recipe ever. My husband's auntie, Aunt Wanda, God rest her soul, had the goat of all chocolate pies, but I didn't get it passed down before she passed away, so I had to come up with my own. And if I have to say, this is as close to hers as I can get, y'all, this is it right here, okay? Super easy, comes together in a matter of like 10 minutes, and of course, I'm always here for a good shortcut. That's why we're using this already pre-made graham cracker crust, but if you wanna make your own, do it. That's on you. Now, let's get to it. Very simple ingredients that you probably have in your house. The only thing that you might not have in your house that I did get for this recipe is a little bit of orange bitters. You don't have to add it. However, I do think that orange citrus flavor coupled with that dark chocolate and the sweet really kind of pulls everything together and gives a really unique flavor. We're gonna start with a little bit of fire here, okay? Not too high, we don't wanna scorch the milk. All right, we're gonna get our whisk, and we've got 4 egg yolks into a container that has whole milk, buttermilk, and half and half. And I just want to mix that up a little so that my egg yolk is nice and mixed in. I'm gonna go ahead and stir in my cornstarch now while it's still cold. And you wanna do that because cornstarch mixed into cold liquid will mix together, whereas cornstarch in a hot liquid will like clump, and that's pretty gross, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and dump this in. We've got our sugar. We're gonna mix that in real nice. A little bit of flake sea salt, cocoa powder. I like to use 100% cocoa powder in this. And start whisking. All right, so that's pretty good mixed up. We're gonna take our orange bitters. We're gonna go 6 shakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2. Now, this is gonna seem pretty liquidy. This is gonna come together so fast, you'll start feeling it thicken kind of towards the middle, and then you just wanna keep it going until it gets to like a pudding consistency. I also have another thing that I like to add to this pie every now and then, but I'm not doing that today. Y'all can check it out on social media. Follow Maceo Spice or Cooking with Concetta. All right, see this? This is where we wanna go. It's hard to stir. Like, I need to work out hard to stir, okay? That is gorgeous, okay? These are old school pots, so there is no cool handle, all right? So we're gonna take this and we're just gonna pour this in. And just pour it on in. Now, I'm just gonna swirl this over a little bit so it's nice and even and pretty on top. Y'all, this smells so good. All right, we're gonna pop this in the freezer for a little bit. Oh my gosh, look how much is on here. I guess I gotta eat it. We're gonna let this cool for a couple hours, preferably overnight. And then what I like to put on top of it is a nice espresso whip, which I'll show y'all on my social media. We don't have time for that today, but it's a beautiful instant espresso, powdered sugar, heavy whipping cream, whip that up, chef kiss. The espresso really pulls out that chocolate flavor, dynamite. All right, let's stick this in the fridge and I'll be back when it's ready. All right guys, here it is. It is ready and I cannot wait to cut into this. So let's do it. I've got my plate, I've got my little knife. Wow, I'm not skimping on this. I'm gonna get a big piece. Oh my goodness. If you've had a better chocolate pie, I believe you. But if you hadn't, I believe you too. This is so good. My goodness. The orange really comes out with every bite, and that dark chocolate is rounded out with that sugar. Woo! Okay? Try this out at home, no baking required. This was it. Cook it on the stovetop for about 5 minutes, pop it in the fridge, bring it to your next party, or impress some friends with it. Until next week on Cooking with Concetta, have a pie day.